Welcome everybody to today's fixture between University College Dublin and Ballynahinch here at the Bowl in University College Dublin. And a lovely sunny crisp day. The morning's heavy frost has given way and the ground is comfortably taking a stud, so no concerns in that regard. And we've got two strong sides, certainly one of the largest UCD teams forward packs that have been put out in a number of years, up against a strong all-round team from Ballynahinch. And co-commentating with me today, Connor Dempsey here, your regular John Gilson, and is back from weddings and parties and whatever else, finally taking his few gallivanting, basic gallivanting. And Trevor from Ballynahinch, who's just been press ganged into it to balance up the commentary here. Trevor, you're very welcome.
Thank you very much. This is not my day job, by the way, so forgive me if I make any mistakes today. I'm a builder by trade, but I've been about Ballynahinch for 40 odd years, so yes, I know a few things going on.
Fantastic.
It's not his first rodeo by the signs of it.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see UCD coming out onto the pitch. We'll just run you through the teams very quickly, starting with their visitors, Ballynahinch. In the front row, Kyle McCall, Clayton Milligan, James French. Second row, Tommy Donnan, Bradley Looney. Back row, Greg Jones, winning his first cap for Hinch today. Zach McCall and Brian Ward. The halfbacks, Chris Gibson, Jack Mulligan, Mark Best and Ben Carson in the centre. And the back three of Ethan Graham, Aaron Sexton, Connor Rankin. The UCD team as follows: Hugo O'Malley, Bobby Sheehan, Rory Maguire, Alan Spicer and Conor O'Tierney in the second row. Mick Culreevy, Mark Hernan and Dimon Mangan playing number 8. Mick Maloney and David Moore in the halfbacks. Ben Brownlee and Tim Corker in the centres, with Andrew Osborne, Harry Donnelly on the wings and Chris Cosgrave at fullback. It's, as Connor said, an absolutely perfect day for a bit of ball. It's a balmy, I think 3.5 degrees here, but it's perfect. We're well wrapped up and really looking forward to it.
UCD facing into a winter sun kicking off here. You can see the long shadows on the pitch. Michael Maloney about to kick off. He's I can't tell you how many points, but no doubt Gilso will have that database. Gilso mind will have that with the number of points. He's the highest point scorer in Division 1A by a distance, I believe, too. A crack marksman.
Absolutely, yeah. Just waiting for Jonathan Erskine, our official today, making sure that the laces are tied. But yeah, hopefully a good fixture today, and we're just about ready to go. Mick Maloney.
Were you at the match against Clontarf 2 weeks ago, Trevor?
I was indeed, yes.
The first team to stop Clontarf getting a W, so a keenly contested draw.
Yeah, the boys fronted up very well, so they did. It was a hard game against big men, but home advantage tool in the end a wee bit.
You've played all the big players, all the big teams so far this year, and you've been just about a 3-point loss against Terenure and a 3-point victory against Con.
Yeah,
I think both sides of 3 wins. Obviously, a hinge of a draw as well, but yeah, UCD 3 from 6, and yeah, taken by Osborne there. They'll be happy to gain possession straight off the restart. And O'Malley, I think, just knocked forward, unfortunately, but good start anyway. UCD looking like they're here to play anyway. It's a really good take from Osborne. And we'll see our first scrum with from here. The UCD pack look bigger. I don't have the stats. You'd be shocked to know. But,
Alan Spicer at number 4 on his back, I think, packing down on the tight head side. He's all of 6'8" anyway. A schoolboy prodigy per se, but he came off the bench against Armagh to good effect, and he's in behind Rory Maguire, who looks normal sized with Spicer standing behind him, but he's all of 6'4" at tight head for UCD, and he's already had a couple of caps for Leinster in the URC this season, up against Kyle McCall, a former Ulster squad member and a real scrapper to be expected. So we've privileged to watch this first half. Up and coming Leinster tighthead against former Ulster loosehead.
So and yeah, McCall, the Ballynahinch captain today, Kyle McCall, it is. And it's a pretty solid scrum so far. You see, looking to get a shove on, but Hinch go at wheels a bit. Taken forward by the Ballynahinch number 8. It was a very good carry and just another handling error into touch, but I think we'll see a penalty. I think it was a slap down.
Yeah, College having sort of got the edge there through the kickoff, and then coughed up an easy scrum, and really that scrum was locking out, but UCD allowing Hinch then allow the Hinch number 8 take it forward and break a tackle, but Hinch have missed touch there.
Yeah, Cosgrave managed to keep it in play on the kick as well. Just on the far side to us there, Ballynahinch just at the UCD halfway line. I think it's gone into touch. And it'll be a UCD line out. UCD be happy with that. Unforced error from Ballynahinch, missing touch, but yeah, they managed to regain possession. Bobby Sheehan, the UCD captain, throwing in first line out. Taken in the air by O'Tierney. And now Maloney and David Moran. Osborne puts boot to ball. And it's sent down towards the UCD dugout. Chris Cosgrave keeps it in play. He does very well. Back to Maloney now, looking for a bit of grass into the corner.
It's a worker.
Good kick chase from UCD here. Pressure on them. Wasn't a bad kick. We're leaving a lot of pressure there.
Honours even, I think, in that exchange by the kickers, and we're right on the halfway line. Tad generous, possibly, by the touch judge there,
Yeah.
but
Do you think so?
I think so, Trevor. Yeah, you're a bit squint. I'm on the touch. I'm on the halfway line there, but you're a whole metre away from me there. Well, I like your style, Trevor. You're not going to give anything away easy in the commentary box either.
Mangan in the air. Really good. Brownlee now looking to
Flat pass.
punch his way through.
Brownlee, a big bruising first centre, also the Leinster Sub Academy.
Good turnover.
Yeah, Hinch has the ball back. I think penalty goes UCD's way. Not sure why exactly. It looked like they'd regain possession.
Holding on. Any number of at least 15 potential misdemeanours at the breakdown there. It's very much dependent on what the referee wants to give or doesn't want to give frequently, isn't it?
Yes. You can see it here in the replay, but I'm not sure.
He was trying to get the lift on there.
I think the ball just squirted out, and I think one of the UCD players got over the ball, Mark Hernan, possibly. And we'll go back live anyway, and Maloney has pointed towards the post and looking to kick off proceedings with 3 points. A good distance, a good 45 or 46 metres away, but right in front of the post. And yeah, as we said all season, he's been so consistent. Struck really well. I think it just dropped short.
Good kick, Connor.
Lovely kick out from the Ballynahinch fullback Conor Rankin there. And yeah, not much. We haven't seen too much ball and play time the first couple of minutes here. It's been knock on after line out, after penalty, etc. But hopefully we'll get a bit of flow now. Sheehan now with the third line out. Successful so far.
Yeah, Sheehan, a 6'4" hooker. I'm still trying to get used to that, and it still seems odd to me. But he's plenty to aim at here. His second rows are 6'6", 6'8".
Must be cricket.
And you heard that first from Trevor calling that. Are you wired into the referee as well, Trevor?
Absolutely, yeah. I give him an envelope before the start of the game.
No, that wasn't the question, but you've told me the right answer.
Well, it wasn't hard to judge that.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. And unlike Bobby there, he's
normally
dead-eye Dick.
He is indeed. Just like his brother.
Aye. Yeah, he's plenty to aim at us, saying, I think 6'6", 6'8" are the second rows, and there's another 6'6", number 8 in Dermot Mangan. So, If you can get it straight, you've a fair chance it'll come back to you. Who'd be the tallest there in the Ballynahinch pack? Greg Jones certainly would be.
Tommy Donnan,
Tommy.
second row, the scrum cap.
Yeah, he looks a big unit.
Yeah.
We'll just have the scrum reset now.
I think for
Just
my
what
money,
we-
Kyle McCall got the nudge on Rory Maguire, relaxed or whatever happened. Anyway, I thought the Ballynahinch scrum just eked out a little victory in the first one after what was a very steady draw to start with. Here we go again.
It's pretty steady scrum and feed into the midfielder. Ben Carson took it forward, offloaded it. There's space here if they want to look to use it. Put a little kick in. Osborne just gathers it just about. The kick chase was on from Ethan Graham. You see under a bit of pressure now. You need to just Mangan fumbled, or it was Spicer who fumbled it, and Tierney just gathered it. And I think they'll look to exit through Cosgrave, or possibly via the box kick of Maloney. And he finds touch. Really good box kick.
Yeah, that was a lightning strike off the scrum there. Your ball taken hard on the line, and another quick release, and UCD cover Mark Hernan to save UCD there with a crashing tackle there. But it was a lightning strike and quick recycle from Ballynahinch. And UCD would be very happy to have got this far, albeit it's still Ballynahinch possession.
Yeah, it was very good start play from Ballynahinch. Clayton Milligan now with the feed to the line out. They opt for the maul, and looks good so far.
Nice long.
That's really
trace
well
on
set.
maul.
Yeah. Go Tierney's managed to get through there. Looks like a turnover. It's got to be a turnover. Referee tells Tierney to.
The ball was
Step out of the
available.
way.
The ball was available. It wasn't a maul. He didn't call maul.
It most certainly was a maul, Mark.
It was indeed. It was a long maul. The referee didn't call it. You normally expect it. If the ball isn't available, you'd expect it to come out.
And just, UCD giving away the penalty there at the ruck.
You'd have to say that Ballynahinch deserved something out of that, choosing not to go for the post. So that's ballsy.
You could
Is this typical, Trevor?
Absolutely, yeah. They back their own line out normally, but they're not always.
They go to a maul like that again, though.
They're not always up against two lighthouses, which you have in 4 and 5, like so.
Yeah. The lighthouses are no good unless they're in the air. It means you have to have levitating lighthouses.
Right.
But that was an excellent maul.
Yeah, Ballynahinch are about 8 metres short. Taken in the air by Bradley Looney. And at the back now with Milligan. It's well set again, but they're taking forward there. Another little strike play. UCD looked to be over, and I think Brownlee was in there, but Corrievy now with the tackle. Really good line there. Good defence so far from UCD. But Hincher holding on to the ball and doing well. I think they look to be through there.
Was that Jones?
See from this angle, I think it was Greg Jones, yeah. In the scrum cap. First start for Ballynahinch, obviously. Used to playing here in the ball, ex-UCD man a good number of years ago, and now applying his trade up in Ulster and playing some lovely rugby, as you can see.
Good recycling from Ballynahinch there, just not panicking, going for each phase.
Really good ball retention, yeah.
Good ball retention. Back themselves so they did, which is good.
The kick to the corner paid off anyway, and they were rewarded.
Yeah, Ballynahinch, since that first strike play off the scrum, just for the last 5 minutes or so, just playing good structured rugby, beginning to get into their flow overall, and should be 7 points here.
Connor Rankin, yeah, adds the 2.
I think UCD today is the furthest up the table they've been in quite some time, and fifth playing fourth today, and they're going to really experience playing the big teams. Going to learn that it's necessary to really take your opportunities and to play the percentages correctly. There's not any room for sloppy play, missing chances.
It's very important now for Ballynahinch to receive this ball, not give away any penalties, work their way back up again.
Just a player receiving a bit of treatment here. Looks to be okay. French, the tight head, back on his feet anyway. It's good to see.
French's former Munster academy, I think.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Has he played much for Ballynahinch?
This is the second game. So it is.
Maloney, a nice high one.
Very high. Well taken.
Really
John Donnan. Thomas Donnan.
UCD now looking to just put a bit of pressure on the Ballynahinch. They go out the back and look to play here. Possible forward pass. There was a shout, but
Go Saxon. Go, 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 go.
really nice take. Really good play from Hinch there. Aaron Saxon, yeah, on the receiving end of that kick. Yeah, they're looking to play. They're looking to stretch here. They're doing exactly that. Looked really nice the last few minutes. Mark Hernan looked to be over that. Brent Brownie it was. He just turned over Mick Culreevy now. Does very well. You see a bit of space here. They look to move it. Kick wasn't quite what he was looking for.
Good safe kick by Conor Rankin.
Really good.
Yeah, the Ballynahinch back three, certainly very cultured in their picking out space and with the return kicks. And you sense that Ballynahinch overall have ratcheted things up here in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, they've really got into a nice flow. And yeah, the last couple of possessions they've been really stretching UCD and looking quite dangerous.
And the college defence held up pretty well there. It was certainly, I think, one of UCD's main features this season is a much stronger defence.
Yeah, Charlie Cregan, defence coach, has worked hard on that.
Ball.
I think just a bit scrappy there. It was, yeah, by Tierney in the line, I believe.
First knock on UCD's, yeah. How sloppy. It wasn't a high ball either, so into the line out.
Yeah, UCD just a bit flat anyway for the first. What are we? 15 minutes in.
Ballynahinch Scrum, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ballynahinch Scrum.
But yeah, no, Hinch have taken the game to them.
Young Christopher Gibson, that's his third generation of the Gibsons to play
Very good.
for the club.
What position is he there? Should know.
Scrum half.
A scrum half, yeah.
His father played scrum half and his grandfather played too, so. Christopher's mother never misses a game on a Saturday.
Is she with us today or is she listening to you, Trevor? Probably.
No, she's up watching their other son play.
All right.
He's playing for our thirds today. Good scrum from Ballynahinch.
Yeah, really strong. Just doesn't want to decide, doesn't want to choose it.
Yeah, I'm disappointed with Ballynahinch going forward there. I'd be disappointed. I'd be hoping for a penalty there if I were you.
Just moving on to a fresh piece of turf. A little bit soft underfoot, but perfect conditions.
I would have thought Kyle McCall, as a low to the ground loose head prop, is the sort that Rory Maguire at 6'4" doesn't really want to be seen against him. He needs to get low, keep that shoulder low, and pin McCall as much as he can. But McCall, so far, for my money, just getting under him and gradually rising him.
In it's early days yet, they're still sussing each other out.
Somebody's down there and the referee doesn't want to call anything.
Again.
Very egalitarian.
Could be a lot if this continues. I think there needs to be something done with this sort of carry on. It's a real. It just takes the buzz out of it, takes the sting out of it. A good game that we're hoping for.
Spoken like the back that you are. It's called the scrum, Gil, so it's an essential part of rugby. I mean, it's just
Way
scrummaging.
of restarting the game.
Backs just think it's an inconvenience. They just think we should be playing tip here.
I've traded a wing forward, Merv, these last few years, so I know a thing or two as well.
That's all front five forwards. No, you don't listen to a wing forward either. But scrum, they don't listen to us. But yeah, referee losing the bind. The loose head side.
Into the corner again. Back themselves.
It's best, I think, is kicking to touch. I think that's the usual.
Best is.
Good length. That's costly. UCD would have been hoping not to be put under pressure at the set piece like that with the size of pack they have and some of the people they have playing for them. So that's not a good trend for college at this stage, this early in the game. Certainly knows how to line kick Bestie, doesn't he? He's got everything out of that.
Taken in the air once again, and
By Bradley. Yep.
See them all.
Ball's out.
Run it out.
Saka's tied up. Lucky enough.
Yeah, Hinch were first to pounce on it.
I thought any of the three of us could have got to that sooner. It seemed to be sitting out there on its own. It looked like the ball had been rolled in from the touchline.
Maguire with the tackle. And yeah, Hinch just looking to go through the phases once again. And stretch this UCD defence. West just taken down in the midfield there. Good defence so far from UCD.
Good ball retention, Ballynahinch again.
Just going out the back again. They're not afraid to move it and chuck one over the top.
Harry Donnelly wrapping up his opposite number, essential there.
Really good from Harry Donnelly. I think the ref's gotta blow it.
Turnover.
Really good from Harry Donnelly. Unbelievable.
The big roar goes up there from the UCD crowd. We'll see that again. You know, it tells you how important that wrap-up was. Donnelly, he's the Fergus McFadden of this team, complete with headband, but he plays like him as well. He's all action. He thinks he's a wing forward. He wanted to be a wing forward. There's only room for him on the wing. And he did his job there, wrapping his man up to good effect. Turnover. But what do UCD get for their efforts? Or for Harry's efforts? Another scrum. Gilso? Oh.
Be really good from Donnelly. He's been so good these last couple of seasons for UCD. An absolute stalwart.
Yeah, he's all action. He's like a Swiss Army knife as he kind of does a little bit of everything.
Leading proceedings on and off the field, as I'm sure you might see in Coppers tonight. Brownlee takes it forward now.
Are you going to Coppers, Trevor?
No, I'm going to
straight back up to...
I'm too young for there.
Yeah.
Maloney shaping up to the box kick again.
Kicks it well infield. It's a free hit for Ballynahinch indeed.
Ethan Graham taken down by Bobby Sheehan. The tight head French. UCD getting off the line and they're just looking for a bit of grass there. Cosgrave gets back to cover it.
Everybody's all.
Could be touched. I think there was a attempted block down. I think it'll be UCD put in. Yeah, I think it was touched anyway after it came off the boot of Cosgraves.
I think that ball crossed the line well into the Ballynahinch half, but I'm over here and the touch judge is over there, so probably just bow the head maybe on that one.
We are 60 meters away from it. Like it's.
Didn't know you brought your tape measure, Trevor.
Countrymen always do.
You did say you were a builder, so I mean, you definitely
really good maul.
Yeah.
Mangan won it in the air. Yeah, he's. UCD marched about 15-20 metres up the pitch there, and we'll go back for the penalty.
Coming up from the side from Kyle McCall.
I think it was right in front of the ref as well. He wasn't getting away with that one.
Yeah, and you just feel that the way sides play nowadays in terms of playing with zone advantage. You normally get a kick out to the winger, but they don't play with the same conviction. And there was an opportunity there for UCD and an important tackle from Ben Carson, I think it was. No, was it Ethan Graham? Ethan Graham, I think, coming in off his wing and ending that attack for UCD. They might have got further up the field. I'd like to see teams play with advantage with a bit more conviction. But we're here now.
I'd imagine UCD will go to a maul again. It's really well taken.
Taken by Tommy Donham. Great steal.
Really good from Donnan. Once again, he's been throwing himself around today.
Good clearance kick.
Yeah, great exit.
UCD still down here and have a second bite at the cherry, but they'll need to get more deception into their darts, or more air into their darts, or more deception out from the jumpers. Because Ballynahinch not going to give them an easy possession.
Must be.
Same again. It looked crooked to me.
Taken in the air by Correvian. We've got them all set. It's going forward now. They've got a second shove. I think it's Donnan once again in the middle of it. Brownie now, really strong carry. Just taking down Cosgrave. I think the Hinch player's got to roll away, I think. O'Malley now. Mangan now, the big number 8.
First serious attack deep in the 22 for UCD.
Yeah, it's probably important that UCD come away with something here. French over the ball and nearly wins a turnover. Now Tierney now. Hinch defence looking very strong so far. Ball a bit slow to come back, but Vernon now puts the head down.
I'd be looking to get it into Brownlee's hands again. He made good.
Bobby Sheehan, really good carry.
It's Brownlee again on the ball.
We'll only having to dig it out.
Spicer crashing through there.
Here's Bobby Sheehan once again. The penalty goes Ballynahinch's way up.
Great defence by Ballynahinch there, man after man, up tackling.
Really good.
Off the feet, which you could call it most rucks for me.
I thought UCD were very lucky at the last line out there. Not sure. Straight down the middle.
No, it wasn't. It's you really have to be crooked these days. It's kind of like the scrum. The scrum they've given up on altogether. I think it's still a law that the scrum ball goes in straight, but lineouts, teams are let away with a lot. That's UCD's turn. And that first concerted attack breaks down, and every inch of that line kick being given there.
Really good kick.
I suppose the line out and the scrums both nowadays you can give a penalty either side for nearly anything.
Yeah.
You could call it every time, but
well, listening to Wayne Barnes on his book tour, he talks in terms of, he uses the line frequently about I could give a penalty for any number of things, and so how many penalties do you want to see in the games? It's interesting to hear that's in referees' minds. That they don't want to be given penalties if they can avoid it. They don't want. They want to let games flow.
Good line out to Greg Jones.
And a straight one too. And
good line, good Maldi from UCD here. Ballynahinch looking to get another shove on, but UCD holding strong so far.
The UCD backs are up well beyond the hindmost foot. See if that matters. It doesn't.
Looking to kick again through Best. Cosgrave there to cover. It just fun was it, I think.
Take advantage, boys.
2 knock-ons. Cosgraves was the first.
Good line out, good maul, good kick ahead by Best.
Yeah, Best looks a real player. Great kicker. And yeah, we'll restart with it. Ballynahinch scrum.
The bounce almost worked for Saxon.
Nearly got the offload as well as it.
Yeah, it did.
Would be good. You could just have time off here, I think. Time of lace.
Yeah, to my eye anyway, Ballynahinch just a bit more clinical in possession than UCD. Sharper, clear in what they're trying to do. UCD still feeling their way through the match a little bit. Broadly, a pretty settled side for UCD. Rory Maguire and Ben Brownlee would be the two sort of newbies to this week's lineup. So not a huge amount of reorientation going on. You settled side as well for Ballynahinch, Trevor?
Yeah, today, well, you have got Greg Jones in there, number 6, as his first cap. Otherwise, a settled side. So it is. It's true with the injuries, but sure, every team, every club has injuries nowadays.
This time of year as well.
You never have a full squad to pick from.
It's the way it is. But it seems to be a lot, yeah. But this time of year, after a long run of games. Yeah, we're time on.
Yeah, we're just on the half-hour mark plus injury. So important stage of the match, important field position here for Ballynahinch. UCD won't want to see that lead go beyond 7 points, to state the obvious.
Brim Ward, he's number 8 there. He's only 19, just out of school last year. That's the son of Andy Ward, the ex-international.
I was wondering, all right, when they saw the name Ward on the team sheet.
Yeah, same family.
He carried very well off the first scrum.
His brother plays sevens for Ireland. Zach.
Maloney just pounces on that. The ref is slow to give a penalty at scrum time. I think it's probably... we can't make our mind up, and he certainly cannot make his mind up.
Yeah, I think, well, I've made mine up. I think UCD very fortunate to get away with that.
Very.
But I think, yeah, Ballynahinch will probably just look to use it instead of trying to keep it in the scrum. If they're not going to be rewarded.
Again, Maloney's kick is
Chasing Donnelly. I think a fair contest, I would have thought. I think both players went up for the ball.
What's another one? Does he?
Good line speed, yeah. I think he missed a knock on there, but tackled well by Mangan. Ballynahinch undecided on what they're doing here. Are they kicking or are they playing? But UCD defense is strong so far. Chris Gibson now with the box kick and Osborne's underneath it. Great take.
He gets to ground.
Oh yeah, obvious penalty, and Maloney goes quick. He's electric around the fringes.
Sometimes too electric for his own cover, and in that case there again, he's just gone that bit far, and it's tit for tat.
Well done, Kyle McCall. Prop, got back to cover.
He won't budge him over a ball like that. Yeah, Wiley Maloney there. He taps and goes. Great pace, good evasion, but just not having the wit to slow up and...
Too much pace, maybe?
Yeah, certainly for the front five who are sucking diesel. Can't keep up with them. Just out of shot here, pausing for Harry Donnelly, who's
thinking
on one knee on the near touchline here.
That collision under the high ball, I think he came out worse for wear anyway.
Trinity and Lansdowne drawn at 3-all of the scores. Terenure 14-3 up against Shannon. Young Munster and City of Armagh also drawn at 3-all, and Clontarf so far besting Cork Con at home 17-5.
So yeah, sounds like a strong start for Clontarf anyway. I'd say that it was shaping up to be a big fixture anyway. Two heavyweights going at it.
Yeah, 12 points. The game's still there to be done. Terenure, you'd expect probably to be up against Shannon by 11, and then 2 draws. And here we've I think the only away lead in Division 1A so far today. Not an easy match. anywhere.
Donnelly doesn't look to be too good here. He continued on anyway after the collision, but he's down now receiving a bit of treatment, and UCD making their minds up probably whether to sub him off. They don't have too many options on the bench for someone to go in on the wing.
It seemed to be a fair contest in the air. The two of them are both
Yeah,
going
I
for the
thought,
ball.
yeah,
Like it was
I thought
He's
it was
up and
a good contest. Yeah, he seems to be up. Hopefully, he can continue.
he's moving all right. Man of steel, and he might indeed. He might have a future with Cohen Steel if he wants to look in that direction. Today's match sponsors: UCD Club President David Cohen, a frequent match sponsor, and we're very grateful to have that support to enable us to bring the match to those who can't be here with us. And as always, the professionalism provided by BF Sports Analysis. Another good line kick, good territory.
Still just 7-0. Yeah, it's been a funny kind of a first half. It's been into one half, into the next half, and the game, no one's really dominated. That line, it just slips. Must have been knock on, but a play on. And the penalty goes to Ballynahinch. Bit of a head scratcher there.
UCD played the ball on the ground. They're deciding whether to go for post or line out. They're going to go for post this time.
And yeah,
It's in a good position. Yeah.
Pointing towards the post. I think Sheehan was asking for the knock on at the line out, but Jonathan Erskine wasn't interested. And Ballynahinch looked to go 10-0 up.
I think both sides would say there's a fair few calls that are puzzling either side. So
I think we've about 35 minutes played here, but it's probably been a good few stoppages. So we'll wait for the watch of Erskine.
yeah, it'll be significant. Neither side really getting any great flow going, playing in fits and starts, fair few errors. So the opportunity to go 2 scores up coming into half time.
Yeah. Rankin now. No wind. Perfect day for a goal kicker.
You're saying no excuses, John.
Correct. Yeah, well struck.
Perfect.
And yeah, Ballynahinch leading UCD 10 points to 0. And yeah, UCD will be just looking to probably get to half time and hopefully get a score before half time. But
They'll get a score, and I think they'll get a rocket as well. They're pretty flat.
Yeah,
pretty
very flat.
today, playing at home. 4th v 5th. It's a big opportunity for UCD to.
As you see every week, yeah, every week is such a. There's no small games. They're all big ones. Ballynahinch gather it now just inside their own 22, so they'll be looking to exit it through Rankin.
James French did well to get the ball up there and set it up.
And good kick from Rankin, just
Rankin
relieving a bit of pressure.
Yeah, the Ballynahinch forwards very well served by their line kicking backs. They always get them every inch going. The great line kickers and helping that Ballynahinch pack inch up the field. Good line out, well executed. That's what you want to see from a UCD perspective. Brownlee meeting it on the gain line, and
that's Tierney now. UCD getting a bit of go forward ball. If they can turn it into something, we'll see. Tim Corker now. Haven't seen much of him. I think there was a slap down with the body in the way from my angle, but David Moore straight to the corner. David Moore playing some great rugby for the J1s this year. Been duly rewarded with a start today. Former St. Michael's man.
On the line out on the 5 metre, will it be straight?
Tierney in the air. and go straight to the maul and look to get it going. I'm not sure where the ball is, but it's not far away. I think it's short. I think the ball will come back.
Spicer just came down short there. It looked like they were going to get over there.
UCD forwards just organising themselves. I think could be held up there.
Held up.
That's an expensive.
Good defence by Ballynahinch.
Yeah, once again, brilliant from Hinch.
Very good defence.
I think it was that Terenure just got held up.
The ball is UCD there. You feel they're missing some craft in that, or two opportunities to go over from that line-out maul. Both stymied. It's an art form now, isn't it? Getting a body, a leg, an arm,
getting anything,
an earlobe underneath the ball.
Absolutely, and best with it. Really nice drop kick. Mangan.
Dermot Mangan, number 8. Referee deciding that's high, I think.
What do UCD do here? Go for the post, get points on the board before half time?
I would, yeah, I would.
And I wouldn't. Referee speaking to Ballynahinch player. It looks like Chris Gibson how Chris Gibson got a high tackle on Dermot Mangan and deserves a talking to. That's a legendary moment in and of itself. 3 generations will be happy with that. Scrum half takes down Irish under 20 number 8.
And Sheehan's had a couple of conversations with the referee today. They don't seem to be agreeing with each other on much, but UCD, hopefully just get 3 points on the board.
Post, yeah.
Probably the wise decision.
Which wouldn't have been my decision.
Coming up to half time.
Blood and guts. Yeah, no, the dander's up, Trevor. You might think of from the way I'm sitting here, all calm, etc., wrapped up. But
would you take a scrum from there?
Underneath, no, I'd have gone for the 5 metre again. On the line up ball.
Last time you're down twice.
Correct.
Chance.
Yeah.
So that's mentally.
Yeah.
Post 3 points.
Yeah, no, we've been backing ourselves there. Yeah, no. But here we are. We hope we get the 3 points now.
I hope you don't.
I know that.
Quite honest.
I know that. I'd be disappointed if you thought otherwise.
But then commentators are meant to be.
No.
Honest.
Routine for Nick Maloney.
Half time, is it? Not quite.
10-3. It looks like you're going to get the chance to kick off again.
That's important just to keep it at a 1-score game for UCD. Trinity leading Lansdowne 10 points to 3.
Which most people wouldn't have bet on Lansdowne being led at any stage today. Lansdowne close to the top and Trinity fighting up the bottom
for their lives. Back to the bowl anyway, and Mangan underneath this one. UCD just caught between 2 minds. David Moore and Mick Maloney trying to decipher what to do. With Donnelly with a nice kick chase once again.
High tackle. The refs are getting very critical in this.
Yeah, well, it came in.
Yeah,
some people didn't see that a number of weeks ago. The rule is it's below the sternum now at AIL level. And the referee getting the opportunity to show that it's the same for both teams. Bobby Sheehan in for his 3rd chat with Mr. Erskine.
He's not helping himself. Captains need to get on the referee's side, so do.
Yeah, we'll just restart now.
5 minutes to the half, so it's more injury time than I thought.
Best, I don't think, with his finest kick to touch, but Hinch will back their line out as they often do. And I presume up for a maul. Both mauls have been good, UCD and Hinch. Clayton Milligan in front of the UCD Ultras, as they call themselves. Pressure was on, but did really well. Greg Jones took it in the air, playing in a green and navy jersey today instead of the sky blue.
That's a great yardage there. Lovely ball away.
Little chip and chase from Graham. it could get on the end of it. And I think it's
that was over at the end there.
dead.
Nope,
And the
dead.
referee sees it the same way. Very lucky for UCD. It was a brilliantly executed move. Lovely skills.
Good line out, good maul, good kick. Just fraction too much.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll restart with a 22-meter dropout.
College got away with that one. And that's not the first time this half. Overall, definitely Ballynahinch have the whip hand in this match. College playing in fits and starts.
Taken there by McCall. Zach McCall. Really nice hit from Hernan and Maguire. Flat pass once again, and Cosgrave just gets him into touch. Really good from Cosgrave.
Yeah, it's a real duel between that hard press from UCD and Hinch's ability to get the ball wide under pressure. Hinch have been up to it throughout today, and just that's the first time really we've seen UCD snuff it out properly.
Bit of a disagreement over numbers here.
A bit of a census being done there.
And it's a full overthrow to Brownlee.
Who gets over the gain line.
Karivi just bounces off a tackle. Another player just straight out of school this year. And great player. Brownlee now out the back. Cosgrave has a bit of space on that far wing. Does very well into the 22 now. UCD looking to level things up before half time. Rory Maguire bounces off McCall. Oh, really good from Maguire. Can he go all the way? A metre short. O'Malley now gets over.
It's a smashing try, and it'll be going straight on to Rory Maguire's highlights reel. There's no doubt about that. There's echoes of Tyke Furlong bouncing people off and then getting into his stride, stepping, offloading, and fittingly, it was the loose head prop who says, "You're not having 5 points. Them's for me."
Straight up the middle, route one.
2 UCD props, not looking like props there. Really good from both players. Maguire more so. I think that's the half there. Possibly there could be one more play, but UCD be delighted.
A long tradition of nimble UCD props. Ray McLaughlin back in the glory days. Finbar Griffin back in the 80s. Bobby Byrne here. I wouldn't put that man of steel, Cohen Steel, David Cohen, current president, in that. He would nimble feet. He'd lots of things going for him, but nimble feet, I'd draw the line there.
Maloney now with a difficult enough kick.
Did he push it across?
Very well
They've
struck.
given it.
Eyes go up. Really good from Maloney. That's the half there, and we're level 10 apiece. And yeah, it's been a funny enough first half. UCD very slow to start, but Ballynahinch didn't capitalise too much on that.
The thundering finish, yeah, John. That was the first time really we saw UCD with a bit of snap about their play, getting through the phases quickly, people hitting the line. Again, interestingly for me, Brownlee has been the difference for when UCD do something right. That first centre, he meets the ball on the gain line and he invariably gets past for 5 or 10 metres and allows College then to set up a snappy attack. For me, he's been the key player, but we just need to get him into the game just that little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. But we'll be back in a couple of minutes for the second half, and we look forward to it. Welcome back to the UCD Bowl. We're just set to get underway for the second half. I think the only change is Ben Burnley has come off for UCD. I'm not sure was there an injury or possibly managing minutes as they say now with these high performance athletes. Did none of that back in your day, Murph? Managing minutes? Have you heard of the source?
You're speaking to him. Marv the Swerve. Yeah, I have to say I'm disappointed with that
He had a
for
really
whatever
good,
reason.
really good first half.
But we've a lovely footballer in Willem de Klerk taking his place. Presumably it's a straight swap with de Klerk going in at 12.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Handled himself very well here at 10 for UCD against Trinity, and a good victory over Trinity here in the Bowl. The last time you bothered turning up, actually, Gil, so I think it was that match.
Really good box kick there from Mick Maloney. Such a good tool to have it in the box, in the form of a box kick.
Glad you said that. Interestingly, I see Maloney is out in the centres here rather than in behind his forwards for this line out, which is a Hinch line out. Wow. Is that Hernan tying his shoelaces together?
McGuire looking to hold him up, it just goes down.
Hernan's tackle there, that could have been a serious bust, but he's from the Will Connors school of tackling. Ankles only need apply. Good press from UCD, gaining metres at each phase. And now Gibson's turn to box kick, and Harry Donnelly makes his way back to join his confreres in the back three.
Dave Moran underneath him. I think knocked back off a Hinch hand from what I saw. Well, yeah, Hinch in possession anyway, and will look to play as they have done all day. Really good carry from the
Bradley.
Bradley's going to go all the way, I think, by the looks of it.
Brilliant. Good box kick by Christopher Gibson. Good chase by Saxon.
Bradley, Looney.
And we'll see here shortly that it was Ballynahinch picking the UCD press. See the UCD press coming up, everybody in a fast line. Good pressure, but they didn't spot the big man, Twinkle Toes, and he looks like he's in slow motion. All that strapping, big boots, Gulliver and the Lilliputians, not a bother to him.
Great pace to make it. All the UCD back chasing after him, but never looks like stopping or being caught.
It's a good time to score just straight after half time, after UCD getting a score before half time.
Any time's a good time to score, Trevor.
As long as you're in green.
As long as you're in green. Green and navy, is it?
Yeah, green and navy, yeah.
Rankin now looking to add the additional 2. Yeah.
7 points again. Stewart's inquiry now from the defensive coach after that one. That was rather too easy. And Mark Hernan, for once, he can't be everywhere. He's got UCD out of jail several times by being the last man defending. And you'd have to say maybe that was against the run of play, but a chance well taken.
4, 5, 6 in front of the kicker.
Really nice take.
That's the way we like it around here, Trevor, you know. You weren't the only one who gave the referee an envelope before a match. Stars was bigger than yours.
Gibson with the box kick. Darren Mangan underneath it.
Good tackle, Ethan.
Yeah, well timed, just about.
Mike Corrivi now just with an out the back pass to Dave Moran. Better from UCD here. Tim Corkery just met on the gain line. Mick Maloney now into Corrivi. Bounces back inside and is met well by Greg Jones. Dave Moran out to de Klerk. Hernan puts boot to ball and Gibson's back there. Cosgrave now looks for a bit of grass and finds it needs a bit of a kick chase here. Needs a few blue jerseys with them.
That's sliced.
Maloney looks for the bit of grass and it's a good kick from Maloney. I think he was just inside looking for the 50-22, but I think he was just half a step inside.
I think we call that 30-15 to UCD in that game of kick tennis.
A poor kick by Ballynahinch there. Total slice
Yeah,
by
UCD.
Ethan Graham.
You can see in UCD there plenty of ball, but just lacking that punch and that breakthrough that Brownlee was providing in the first half. It's going to be a big difference here. De Klerk's a fine player, but Brownlee's something special in the Leinster Sub Academy.
Stop there. Cosgrave receiving a little bit of treatment, but looks to be okay. Ballynahinch.
Big take for Bradley.
Conor Tierney through the middle of it. Does really well there.
Yeah. What's the difference there between sealing and not sealing?
Gibson trying to dig it out there under a little bit of pressure and probably needs to get rid of it sooner rather than later. Bit of a loopy pass to his out half.
And Mark Hernan, he's a seven who can do just about everything. He's a classic seven. He's comfortable in amongst the backs, comfortable kicking a ball, and most of all, delivering low, hard tackles. Fine player and a good leader, good captain as well for teams on the way up. He's had plenty of injuries in the last few years, but he's getting a good run at it now.
Good counter rocking by UCD there.
Really good take. Good steal, I mean.
By Bradley again.
He's been everywhere in the last 10 or 20 minutes. Ballynahinch a little thinking behind it. Looks good. Cosgrave's there and does well to gather it. There was 2 or 3 Hinch players in front of him. Mark Hernan now met well by French. Maloney now into Moore and De Klerk just luckily.
Good charge down.
Yeah.
It is the Panto season at the moment. That's session of play.
Cosgrave with a nice touch that wouldn't be out of place if the football posts were up this afternoon, and doesn't find touch with that one. And really good take. Ballynahinch back inside it, bouncing around with.
It's like the hard triangles here. Some great ballers.
James French now.
Go straight.
Bradley again with the fast feet. Michael Karibi trying to get over that, but told to leave it. Taken by Greg Jones there. Andrew Osborne met well. Looks to have taken a knock to high tackle once again. Michael Karibi this time. I imagine Ballynahinch will go to 3 points. I think Andrew Osborne, just after the tackle. Got a boot to the face or the head, but hopefully be okay to continue.
Ballynahinch go for the post here, do they?
I'd imagine so, but line-out's been good.
Well, yeah, you've schooled me on it. I think having listened to you, Trevor, and I do listen to you sometimes, I think the opportunity to make it a 10.2 score game, like what they did in the first half, why wouldn't they do it here? Also, your number 20, if I may, just some of your...
Conor McKee's on for Christopher Gibson.
Yeah, and
his academy.
I believe
player.
his grandfather was played for Ballynahinch as well. There's a Dermot McKee, or certainly your clubmates were telling me that beforehand.
Yes,
that
that's right,
if he came on, he's former back rower, the 60s and 70s for Ballynahinch. So another continuing a fine family tradition. Great community that is the Ballynahinch Club. Yeah, there was some effortless sort of Harlem Globetrotter style play there from some of the Ballynahinch players. They looked very comfortable just picking the ball up, juggling it, lobbing it back inside, outside.
Really poor strike from Connor Rankin there.
One of his worst of the season, unfortunately.
Looking to extend it. Lead to 2 scores, which would have been important in this pretty tight encounter. Remains just 7 points, so UCD got away with one there. And Maloney will get us back underway with the 22-metre restart. UCD looks to just get back into Ballynahinch's half here and put a bit of pressure on. Taken there by Zach McCall. Looney again. Met by Hernan and Maguire, or Hernan and Spicer. Pardon me. Good line speed and UCD putting Ballynahinch under a bit of pressure, but these quick backs are dancing through effortlessly.
Young Ward at 19 years of age looking very comfortable in the heavy traffic.
UCD be delighted there.
Yeah, I've seen the referee let some of the similar ones go, but not this time.
Not this time, no. He's the man with a whistle, unfortunately.
Mark Hernan just down here getting a bit of treatment. He's been brilliant once again today and all season.
What's the story of Bradley Looney? He's doing a good impersonation of Dermot Mangan here today. He's out manganing Mangan at the moment. For me, he's they both are rangy athletic players. What's his profile?
He normally plays number 8, actually.
Yeah.
He's just pulled in the second row today.
Yeah.
But he's good ball skills, handling.
What sort of age is he? Recently out of school, or?
Yeah, no, he's mid-20s.
Okay.
He's for me.
There's Greg Jones, had his time limit on his game from Ulster.
Yeah. Very good today.
50 minutes.
Decent shift, but for me, Looney's the man who's caught my eye most of all. He's really got a bit about him. Has he had any call-ups to Ulster squad at all?
None at all.
You're hiding him in the shed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have his phone here, so...
Yeah.
Running all right to continue anyway.
So we get back down to it here.
Good attacking scrum for UCD.
Yeah, good platform to try and get themselves camped into the Hinch 22 and put a bit of pressure on as it begins to get a bit darker here in the bowl, and the floodlights thankfully coming into full effect.
Floodlights put up, of course. How's this for a segue? Floodlights on top of excellent steel structures. Were they supplied by Cohen Steel, I asked myself? If I know him, he probably got that contract as well, yes? I don't even need
Mangan
BF Sports Analysis to help me with that one. Mangan takes a beeline for Looney.
Brilliant again today, Mangan. I thought he's been well matched up with Cosgrave. Now just puts a little grubber in behind, and UCD asking Hinch the question of, can you get out of your own 22? And
a canny grubber.
Here's a cross fielder to Osborne. I think Best is there and does really well.
That's another one now, Trevor.
Jack Mulligan.
Where was the mark? I think his players were all calling mark. I mean, now you used to have a heel in the ground and call mark simultaneously.
Not nowadays, no. As long as you catch it and call mark sometime.
Yeah, sometime within.
There tomorrow.
Today, exactly. Another shank of a kick, and UCD. They don't have to do much to mark the ball now. Mind you, I'd have been challenged because you'd have to catch it in the first place. That'd have been my problem.
Let's see if Ballynahinch can put UCD under pressure on the line out again.
There hasn't been a dominant line out per se, but
It might make a difference
Well-
now with Mark Jones off, or Greg Jones indeed off. Bradley Looney, get the ball away from him.
Tierney and
Oh,
some
Jesus.
timing issue there. I think Ballynahinch win the breaking ball.
UCD really very disappointed with that.
Best now looking for his winger on the far side. Finds him and he's winning the kick race against Donnelly.
Fantastic.
Brilliant bit of play, and Cosgrave just knocks him into touch. Ethan Graham will be disappointed with himself. There was no need. He had a bit of grass inside.
Yeah, Aaron
What's-
Saxon kicked well ahead there and caught it.
Trevor, here comes the cavalry for you now. Talk us through.
August 3. Ethan Graham coming off. Don Clapcock coming on. And John Dixon coming on for James French.
Yeah, French has been good today.
Yeah,
A big unit. And UCD now with the put in once again.
better line out from UCD.
Spicer takes it in the air.
The last line out was nothing to write home about. I don't know, kicking it back to the Ballynahinch backs. I don't know if that's a strategy.
Corky just looking to put him down. Best now. Osborne gets the ball, just squirts out there. I think it's a UCD ball. Bit of a scrappy one, but UCD come away with it. Best trying to get through there. Spicer playing scrum half.
The tallest scrum half UCD's ever fielded. Well, the spicy bit of play. Groundhog work here under the camera. For UCD so far, just kicking it back, and
Mulligan sends it back to Maloney. And Maloney, there's a bit of space there if he can find it, but Rankins.
Dom's going to kick it for touch. Not finding touch.
Osborne with a little kick through. Can he gather it? I think it's just looked to knock on.
Bryn Moore topped it back very well there, so he did.
Definitely intensity just gone up a few notches in the last 5 or 10 minutes. It's no one giving an inch.
both sides just look short of the killing punch, don't they? It's sort of not a lot of flow now. It's looking for weaknesses and looking for people to blink.
Both teams doing quite a bit of kicking, and
Yeah.
don't know why, but
Are they out of gas in the backs? I mean, I don't know. From UCD's point of view, Ballynahinch seem to have lots of ideas, lots of twinkle-toed great ballers in the backs. I don't know why we keep giving it back to them.
Yeah, better timing there from UCD and going to the maul. Sheehan has it at the back. Looks to be well set. I think there's a ball's there for Maloney anyway. De Klerk in the centre goes himself, little show and go. Must be off his feet. Yeah, no brainer there. Interesting to see now.
Trevor, what would you do here? It's your turn to.
go for the post.
I think it's 3 points in a game like this.
Keep it ticking over.
I
think
disagree with you
they're
only
opted
because
to
I
the
see the
corner here.
shaping.
But the maul has been good the last 2 or 3 attempts. So
The blood is up.
David
Yeah,
Moran kicks UCD to 5 metres. And
I think part of it, guys. I mean, yeah, I think the sensible thing to do would be to go for the post. But part of it is, I don't know that UCD can tell themselves they're definitely sure that they're going to be down here again. We find it hard work to get up into this position. So maybe they're saying if we've come this far, we'll try and close it out. It's a big moment.
yeah, it's been a difficult game to get kind of field position.
And there we go.
There's the line out. I think gone into touch and Hinch will get the put in.
There you go. Well, that's what happens. They roll the dice.
Good steal in the line out again.
Yeah,
Ballynahinch.
great. Yeah, Ballynahinch have been excellent at that.
Maybe
Big
4 or 5
moments.
times
Yeah.
they stole.
Yeah,
Crucial times.
yeah.
Even with your
Even with our
lighthouses.
lighthouses. Yeah, but there's no point having lighthouses if you don't get the ball high enough and get the snap. The ball seems to have been coming in sort of pretty low. I mean, it's not hard to challenge once you get a man in the air. And Ballynahinch have been great at getting their men up in the right position. Big moment.
Ballynahinch up from the scrum instead of the line out.
It's more reliable, probably.
I mean, UCD is still fielding the same front five at the start of the match. A refreshed Ballynahinch front row. Certainly the two props. Have you have sub hooker on yet?
No, just one prop on. Just one prop on.
French is gone,
Yeah.
and is McCall gone?
No, he's still there. Captain's still there.
He's not. He's not.
Yes.
He's not at loosehead. Oh, Kyle McCall switched to tight now.
Yeah, he can play either side.
All right, he certainly can.
Yeah.
A dual
I didn't
prop.
recognise him. Yeah.
It was just a free kick given there. Use of the early punch,
Early, yeah.
giving Ballynahinch an easy out, but it's not a great kick. Well, touchy goes a bit further up than I would have thought.
He's been doing that all day for either side. He sees it differently.
So UCD looking to win it in the air and go to the maul with their second time lucky, but a good bit further out. Really nice save from Mangan in the air, and they're playing off the top here into De Klerk into the centre.
De Klerk doing his best Ben Brownlee impersonation and getting well over the line there.
Little inside ball to Bobby Sheen, but he's well marked. The ball squirts out, I'm not sure. No penalty.
Now,
To UCD.
I'd probably go for the sticks at this stage, Trevor. Yeah, I mean,
Have they got you converted, haven't they?
no, I'm inconsistency in a world gone mad. I didn't say I'd go for the sticks the last time. I said understand UCD going for it.
And they're not.
And they're not.
No.
Because they're just finding it hard to get field position. I don't think UCD have the cattle in the back line up against this Ballynahinch back line to be sure of being able to pick the lock, especially with Brownlee's heft gone off. Good and all as De Klerk is fresh out of school.
The Clerk's doing all right.
Yeah, no, he's
He's broke a few
He's
tackles.
brilliant.
yeah.
Powerful, explosive player. Sheehan now feeds it. Mangan takes it in the air, and the UCD maul rolling now.
Have they?
Not sure where the ball is. I think it could be your friend Merv Bradley Looney, probably in the middle of
Looks
it.
like it's wrapped up.
Looks
It's
like
wrapped
it
up
is.
for a maul. Yeah.
That would be a
Held up
goal line,
again.
I'd imagine.
Good defence by Ballynahinch.
Excellent
Really,
defence.
really good maul defence. I think Bradley Looney in the thick of it. We'll see a replay, hopefully.
Again, 3 points would have been
It would indeed.
hindsight.
If only you were the UCD captain.
Hindsight's a good thing.
That's it. But yeah, really good maul defence there.
I'd say they'll be thinking fourth time lucky. They're 7 points down.
Yeah, but they're going to get the ball back here now. So
Yeah.
Substitute here. Well, they're going to have to wait till the next break. Maloney feeds to Clarivi now. Bit of space in front of him, does well. Just some more in there, and the referee calls it backwards.
I think he was marginally right on that occasion.
Tim Corkery takes it up now. Hernan just looks for the offload, but squirts out, and Ballynahinch couldn't dive on it. It's back with UCD and Mangan now. Bit of space here if they want to use it. Tim Corkery holds on to it. Mangan now to Cosgrave. There's no space for him to go anywhere. McGuire now. It's all a bit static from UCD, all behind the gain line. There's no one taking the ball to the line. That's better from De Klerk.
Those passes
Trying to
going
break a
too
tackle.
high. They need to be lower down. Like that one.
good defence,
Hernan
Ballynahinch.
now. Met well by his opposite number. O'Malley now. Good carry. And yeah,
Shoulder and
UCD
hip.
just holding on to the ball here, asking questions of Ballynahinch, and Harry Donnelly could be the end of a nice crossfield kick and just gets away from him. But yeah, it's better from UCD. They're holding on to the ball, but the Hinch defence looks very strong so far.
Yeah, Hugo O'Malley dropped the shoulder and hip into Kyle McCall there, and Kyle took his time getting up, but he stopped his man. Let's hit the balance here.
We'll pause for a moment while
Scores
a few.
Terenure 50, Shannon 3,
Jeez.
Young Munster 24, City Armagh 3, Clontarf 24, Corkon 19,
Can't come back into it.
Trinity 3, Lansdowne 17.
That's kind of been the story at Trinity season.
Yeah.
A real struggle. And just while we have a quick break and play, congratulations to big club man John Hammond, who received Values in Action Award and was presented the award, hosted by Professor Orla Feely, president of the UCD University Club yesterday. Always a great man around the ball, and congratulations to Hamo.
He makes things happen. He makes match day happen here for many years. John, and his son Vinny Hammond is a video analyst with the Irish team, and also has done that duty for the Lions. John keeps the lights on here. Keeps us all in check.
Yeah, Ballynahinch exited there, but only takes them just outside their own 22. They're struggling to get the ball back, but they'll back to their defence as they've been pretty solid the last number of UCD attacks. But it's kind of a matter of when will the dam burst, because UCD will keep holding on to the ball, putting them under some pressure.
When Tierney takes it at 2.
Go to them all again. Can Looney get in the middle of this one undisrupted, but looks to be going down. I think, yeah, pulled down illegally by Ballynahinch. And yeah, I'd imagine they'll go into the corner and hopefully more of the same.
Alan Spicer taking a knee there. Second row. That's about 7 meters out.
It's been Corkon have come right back into the game. 26 points to 24.
Corkon are up there now, yeah? Yeah. Tarf were well ahead there, weren't they? They're double score up and losing now by a single score, 2 points. UCD have had huge pressure here, huge time in and around the Ballynahinch 22 for the last 10 minutes. Precious little to show for it.
And yeah, next week UCD travel to Corkon. Never an easy place to go. But they had a famous win down there last season, so you never know. It's a tough place to go. But yeah, UCD be better results wise this season, and hopefully go down there. You're kind of looking for a point and looking for anything down there.
You want to win at home first, though, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah. And Ballynahinch of Young Munster.
And that was tough. So the UCD lineout has been...
It's a case of nearly there for UCD this last 10 or 20 minutes. Close but no cigar.
Next Saturday, Ballynahinch have got Young Munster at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the pre-match lunch sold out.
Very good.
180 on it, so
fantastic.
Christmas time.
Yes, yeah.
A few fizzy orange, probably.
Is that your penchant?
Yeah.
I'll buy you a fizzy orange after this, Trevor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just one?
Well, how many can you drink?
One at a time.
Right.
Yeah. Big scrum for Ballynahinch here. Try and get out of their 22 yet again.
I'm dead impressed by Kyle McCall. Swapping over, acquitting himself both sides.
Serious shift.
Not many people can do it.
No, and look at that.
Scrum went flying around and Maguire and O'Malley scratching their heads.
The loose head side, I think, is the side that went up for me. That's where the damage was done.
Young Baker, his father, takes the photographs down for Ulster. John Dixon.
Yeah, Rory Maguire popped up.
That's a better kick for Ballynahinch this time.
Yeah, a bit better, but they'll have to put in this time at least for their sake.
Turned into a bit of a slugfest this half. We haven't seen as much open play. Two packs slogging it out. Ballynahinch secured their line out.
And yeah, them all
the octopuses.
Slow to get moving here, but they're going now.
Spicer using his leverage, crawling his way through to the back. Almost.
That's the substitute scrum half on, is it?
Conor McKee, yeah.
Went to the box kick and rewarding Hinch off the ball back. And the first time they've been in UCD's half for, I'd say, 10 minutes or so. And it's a good offload. Someone outside him, if he looks to use it, the pass just a bit of strain. He'll go all the way there. Great score.
Great handling.
Absolute momentum shift there. UCD just camps in the Hinch half for 10 or 15 minutes, and the first time they've been Hinch off the ball back.
Here we see
Really
it
nice
again.
rugby.
That all come from a scrum penalty. Back their own line out, won the ball.
UCD defence coming up in not in a straight line in sixes and sevens, and Ballynahinch backed themselves all day in getting the ball wide. And the footballers out wide, they can deal with any set of circumstances in front of them. They can take a ball on the bounce, chip it, run it in, find the angles. They've really been the difference. Two packs have slogged it out. The Ballynahinch backs have shown a clean pair of heels overall. Very cohesive as a unit, especially out wide.
That's a big score in terms of the game, just a crucial
Really,
time.
really big momentum swing.
UCD had a lot of pressure there and just couldn't get points.
Rankin now looking to add the extra 2 to make it a 14-point game, which would leave UCD up against it.
Good kick.
Rob Gilson makes his appearance off the bench, normally for Michael Maloney, and it is Michael Maloney who taps out for Rob Gilson. And less of a kicker, more of a sniper. He's got a good kick in him. He's a great all-round baller. And cousin of lead commentator here, John Gilson.
Mark Hernan there. Tackle with the help of Conor O'Tierney. But yeah, UCD now fighting an uphill battle. Really need something to happen pretty quickly. Hinch under a little bit of pressure there, but just Mango into the air once again.
Good box kick by Conor McKee there.
Yeah, really good. And yeah, German Mango
just couldn't take it.
Fumbled it in the air. Hinch looking to back their scrum again. UCD hopefully be stronger this time, but no new faces in the UCD front row. And
We're around 7 minutes to play here.
Pretty steady so far. And Hinch use it. Into the midfield now.
Yeah.
The ball's quickly away there.
Back this way now. And Matt well with Alan Spicer.
UCD line, back lines.
McKee now shaping for the box kick once again. He's been good since he's come on. It's another good kick. Cosgrave underneath it.
Not sure why UCD want to kick away possession
I'm not
when they're
sure.
behind.
And he didn't want to kick that. But he kicked anyway. I think it was a bit of a shank. Better contact from Osborne. The ball bobbles along, and to take a glance, it didn't.
I think it'll be a Hinch put in. I don't think he touched it, but a really good kick from Osborne.
There's a bit of a chat going on as to which way it went. But no, it is. Hinch put in.
He just dived out of the way.
Yeah.
Hinch will be happy enough to get the line out, run the clock down.
You can see Graham Fury, the Ballynahinch president there, stalking that line out in his overcoat.
And
A few extra words of advice.
David Poole just beside him.
Looking to see them home.
Good line out kick again by Bradley.
Who got in amongst that? Was it Spicer?
Turnover ball.
It was a Tierney.
Tierney's been everywhere. Had a great game. And Corky now, Cosgrave. Bit of work to do. There's Hinch defence there, but gets around one. Hinch in over the ball, but I think he's off his feet, yeah. Gilson goes quick and does really well. I think that's another nice shot
there. No arms there.
Yellow. Might be a yellow card, is it?
Yeah, Bobby Sheehan's asking, is that all we're getting?
Referee wants a chat anyway. Will it be just a chat? He's reaching for the pocket. Or is he?
Yeah,
He's been pretty strict on it today. Is it yellow? I didn't.
It's yellow, yeah.
Catch it. Aaron Saxon.
Aaron Sexton, he's the pacey Ulster
Winger,
yeah. That explains it.
If UCD can score here, they've a bit of time on the clock still, but they need to be pretty clinical and do it pretty fast.
I thought it would be a possible opportunity for one of those famous Sheehan family trick moves there from a short penalty.
Straight from the sitting room.
Straight from the sitting room, exactly.
Matt,
Fourth time
Spicer
rookie,
in the
why
air.
not?
It's moving forward now. They must be there. I think it is. Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Much better from UCD. They're really clinical.
Chris Cosgrave steps up. He was a place
Trick
kicker
move.
par excellence all the way through
There's
his
a
school days.
massive kick now.
And here's all the UCD jumpers go up. Spicer takes it in the middle, and UCD get momentum for once. Still, body heights you think could be lower, but the job's done eventually. Ballynahinch let them in.
I think, yeah, about 5 or 6 minutes is the 4 minutes possibly is what someone else is saying. That could be more official than
Rolex, if you're listening, we don't have a timing sponsor.
Cosgrave now with the kicking responsibility. And struck really well.
It's a 7-point game again. Michael Colreevy is strapped up. Magic Sponge doing right for him, and he'll continue.
Doesn't look to be moving too well, but he'll do his best. I think they had Jerry Hill ready to go.
3.5 minutes to go.
3.5 minutes. Ballynahinch to kick off with 14 playing 15.
And Jack Mulligan in no rush whatsoever.
Trevor, you look like a fit side. I wouldn't be banking on Ballynahinch blowing up here. You seem to have plenty of young fit.
It's okay, yeah.
I thought Ward there, looked like young Ward was over the ball. Thought they might.
He nearly Lansdowne did.
Really good take from Mangan there again. Off the restart, he's been under a lot of ball.
Well taken down. Very well taken. Just Ballynahinch need to keep a wee bit of possession now.
Yeah, this is all. Just hold on to the ball and don't
Keep
give
possession.
UCD an easy in. But UCD will be doing their very best to turn over the ball and get back into the scoring territory. But the Hinch was putting it through the hands and still looking really, really nice. They've played some lovely rugby today. Must be isolated here.
Good tackle from O'Malley late in the game. Got low. I hate this thing of scrum halves, and they all do it. Ours do it as well. Just this gymnastics at the back of rucks as if they've been felled by a sniper shot, and the referees are happy to give the penalty. Craig Casey last night, I think it was a triple Salco with a toe loop. Also got the
Very good kick by Jack Mulligan.
the Glasgow player carded. I think Casey is in the gold medal position for diving at the back of rucks. But it's catching on.
Big line out for Ballynahinch. Chance to go for a bonus point try. Do UCD contest this or set for them all?
Need to get the ball back pretty quickly, but yeah, if they go up, the Hinch Mall.
I think we stay on the ground. It looks like Mangan's the only one they might put up. Mr. Looney, what an athlete he is. And they've got a nice half down. That looks easy. That looks like an easy score.
Yeah.
Bonus point.
Preserved in fairness. Ballynahinch, they've been
Wonder who got it.
really, really good all day.
Clayton Milligan, 7 tries this season.
Wow. 7 from 7 games. And has he played in them all?
He has, yes.
Yeah. That's some strike rate. And they're using their bonus point position go, and that point transfers, free transfer to Ballynahinch for a 5-point game.
Well, I've been really impressed by Ballynahinch all day. They've played some really nice rugby. I think that could be
Mind you, I'm surprised it was
play.
better than the 24-0 beating we got here at home last year.
Yeah.
6-point game in Ballymacartan Park
But
to Ballynahinch, and then a 24-0 drubbing. So we've improved slightly on that, but just not as much as we'd hoped.
So yeah,
I think the difference was Ballynahinch took their points very well. UCD got up into the 22 and didn't come away with points.
yeah,
A few
lot
times
of
got turned over.
way
from
too many
lineouts
22 entries with
and no
nothing.
points, yeah.
Yeah, and the absence of Brownlee in that second half. UCD lineout sort of fell apart at certain times. Bradley Lunny was fantastic. Ben Brownlee was certainly William de Klerk's super player.
Thank you very much,
Shake
boys.
hands here in the commentary box, and that's the game. And Ballynahinch with a huge win on the road. And credit where credit's due, they were absolutely brilliant today. They played a great brand of rugby, and yeah, UCD just scratching their heads. A lot of possession, but nothing to show for it.
But at least Corcan are stung. They just didn't quite get there. Clontarf pegged them back 30 points to 26. Trinity lost to Lansdowne 17-3. Terenure stomped on Shannon 58-8. Young Munster winning at home to City of Armagh 29-17. So, Trevor, let's get those oranges.
Well, it's your time to buy, so it is.
It sure is. It sure is.
Anyway, thank you very much.
You're an expensive
Once again,
date.
Cone Steel and BF Sports Analysis. We UCD got a Corcan next week. Ballynahinch have Young Munster at home, and then we'll be back on the mic next Friday, the 15th, for the UCD Lansdowne game. So hope to see you then. Thank you very much.
Friday week indeed, yeah.
I'd like to thank UCD for their great meal today. Hospitality was very good. And thanks to boys for the commentary on the game. Good, clean game. Hard rugby. Thank you.
Well done. Deserving winners, Trevor. And thanks for stepping up your press gang. You're voted by your committee. This is Trevor's broadcasting debut. It won't be the last.
It will be the last. I will find out who did it on me.
You're a natural. It was Graham. It was Graham.
Thanks a lot. See you then.